Kizza Besigye is not just a politician. He is Uganda's most persistent national nightmare, for Yoweri Museveni at least. Every few years, like a bad cough you thought you'd shaken off, Besigye reappears with his familiar song, democracy, accountability, and an end to 40 years of rule by a man who long ago confused himself for the nation's destiny. For daring to chant these dangerous incantations, Uganda's most relentless irritant to President Yoweri Museveni is still confined in Luzira maximum security prison, proving once again that persistence is apparently a crime in Uganda. His abduction from Nairobi on November 16 last year was less a legal procedure than a dramatic announcement. Borders are suggestions, not limits, when Museveni wants someone back in custody. Besigye was literally repossessed, spirited across the border, and dumped into a detention system that seems to have been designed specifically to confuse time, logic, and hope. On August 8 this year, the High Court in Kampala, presided over by Justice Emmanuel Baguma, denied Besigye and his co-accused Haji Obeid Lutale bail for the third time. The reason? The court calculated the mandatory 180-day remand period from the date of their transfer to civilian courts on February 21, conveniently ignoring the months Besigye spent in military detention. Constitutional lawyers everywhere collectively just face-palmed. The argument that time in military custody should count toward the 180-day limit was dismissed, proving once again that legal interpretation in Uganda is flexible. Bend it enough and law becomes the regime's plaything. It's almost impressive how the system can turn basic arithmetic into a tool of intimidation. Besigye, along with Lutale and the UPDF officer Captain Dennis Ola, faces charges that sound like something out of a spy novel: treason, misprision of treason, and illegal possession of firearms. According to the prosecution, they supposedly solicited guns and logistical support across Geneva, Athens, Nairobi, and Kampala between 2023 and 2024 to overthrow the Ugandan government. Let that sink in. A man whose primary weapons are a stethoscope, a microphone, and a stubborn refusal to go quietly is accused of international conspiracy. One can almost imagine the evidence. Besigye clutching a baguette in Geneva, whispering subversive slogans to unsuspecting bakers, or perhaps assembling an insurgent cell in a cafe in Athens while sipping espresso. The charges are so grandiose, they are comical, yet they carry the very real possibility of the death penalty. Museveni, of course, insists that these charges are necessary to protect national security, which roughly translates to, "I'm too paranoid to risk a doctor who keeps embarrassing me."